Good morning, everybody. It's about 9:30 on April 30th. I'm going to go out and have a look at the garden. Nice sunny day here today. Warm. I think it's going to hit 90 today. The greenhouse has done its job this spring. We started almost all the plants in the garden in here. We still got a few things in there, but they're not coming out. We got some extra stuff left over here that probably just going to wind up in the compost pile. Got two different types of melons here, and you can see the tomatoes out there. So I think we got right at 200 tomato plants here. So they're coming along. Emmy was freaked out about them when they were planted. I drill a hole in the ground and I bury them right up to the top of the plant, and you can't see them when they're done. Got beets here. These are zinnias. This is the first time we've ever grown any flowers. She's got some marigolds sprouting over there. We're going to plant those throughout the garden for bug protection, hopefully. Need to do a little bit of weeding here, but this is cantaloupe. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of cantaloupe here. These were just put out, I don't know, a week ago maybe. And we got cantaloupe here. This cantaloupe was put out in late March or early May, and I think it was a little too cold for them. It stunted them. Got table cukes here. They were put out the same time as the cantaloupe, and they had some problems, but they bounced back pretty quick, and they're starting to look pretty good. And these are picklers. The cucumbers and the cantaloupe all got set out about the same time, and the cucumbers fared much better than the cantaloupe. Okra was set out at the same time, and it was cold, and okra really likes heat, and it really stunned the okra, but it's coming back now too. This is second plant in the corn. It's just coming up. We got a good sprout on that. This is the first plant in the corn, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty sparse. I think this got planted on the 28th of March, and the ground just wasn't warm enough, so it's not going to do well, and I don't expect we'll get much corn off it. It doesn't even look to me like it's thick enough to pollinate. This is patty pan squash, crookneck squash, and black and gray zucchini. Got a nice zucchini here. Got some zucchinis here that got to be picked today. A big old gray zook. But these are ready. There's probably a half a dozen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 zucchini here that need to be picked, and a handful of patty pans. Here we got a row of cabbage or broccoli or cauliflower, I'm not sure which. This was early spring plant, and here we got a nice cauliflower that needs to be picked. This row, no, this row is coming out today. Going to clean this row up and get it ready to plant. We got a couple of cabbages here that have gone to seed. Anybody got some chickens that need something to eat? These two cabbages are going to be free for the taking, I think. Cleaned up the chard the other day. This chard has been here over winter. It's trying to seed. These little flowering tips are really delicious. So we cut some of these way back, see how they would respond, and they're coming. I put up this fence yesterday for Emmy's sitaw, which is a long Asian green bean, and she's going to be planting those beans today. This is probably going to wind up being radish and spinach and something. There will be a double row of this, something there. This is California Wonder peppers, Hungarian peppers, 06 chilies, hot chilies, Big Jim chilies, and I got a row of habaneros that just got put in here yesterday. They are really little. They were one of the first peppers we started in the greenhouse, and they took forever to sprout, and they're really lagging behind their brothers here. So we got a nice double row of onions here. More cauliflower, broccoli, more cauliflower and broccoli. This row is coming out of here today, and this row is going to get cleaned up. We got some artichokes down here, and we want to put in some more artichokes. We just don't have enough. Here's a jack I left here. I pulled up some of those fence posts. We had a snow peas planted on that fence. But I got an artichoke here. It looks like it might be ready. Let's see if I can get out of it. He's small, but these plants are only a year old. This one here has got 1, 2. Here's a cluster of 3. This is the last of the snow peas. And Emmy usually picks these for when they're like this. They're really small and we eat the whole thing. But we've been shucking peas here lately. We got a can of few peas. Got some beets starting to go to seed. Here's a nice cauliflower or broccoli. I'm not sure which. I think it's cauliflower. Nice little cauliflower in here. I think there's a couple of them here. Here's a little head. I think there's one more here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Look at this beauty. I use my hand. That's a beautiful cauliflower there. And another small one down in there. So here's my compost pile. Hopefully this week we'll get that turned over and get it moved. I got room for more rows here. We're not going to use them this summer, but I get all this stuff moved up to here, I can pull out another 4 or 5 rows here. So we'll see if we get that going. But we got some cabbage to cut, There's a couple nice heads of cabbage here. This head needs to be cut. And this one, that'll be the end of the cabbage. Yeah, so this row's going to be coming out of here. These are all cabbages that have been cut. So, looks like we need some water on some of this stuff, but we're going to get this weeded today, so then maybe we can get some water on here. We had a ½ inch of rain just a few days ago, but it's been windy and warm, and all these plants are thirsty, I think. Maybe not. So anyway, that's what it looks like out here right now on the 30th of April. So there's another nice cauliflower. What else is in here? Yeah, there's one. There's one. We need to cut this stuff, so this is broccoli. We're going to take seed off of this. Broccoli. There's a big old cauliflower that's got to be cut too. So I think we're looking pretty good here. I don't know how these brassicas are going to do in the Orland heat. We'll see. If they don't do well, get a couple calves and we'll feed them to the calves or make chicken food out of them or something. So that's about it for today. Emmy's come out to pick, it looks like. So she's checking on something she planted down there. Okay, well that's it for garden update for April. We'll see you guys next month. Everybody have a good day. This is Farmer Glenn, over and out.